back to Power Rangers Playback, everybody. Thank you for joining us.
We have an amazing show today. We're doing an unboxing of Super 7's Pink Power Ranger. Woo! Well, before we get started, we have to introduce our guest, Mr. Kyle. We met Kyle. Has it been 2 years?
I think it's been more like, well, no, we met him like 3 before the pandemic, I think.
I'm not sure. Maybe it was during the pandemic. Anyways, we met Kyle and some of the team from Super 7. And we've been wanting to do something like this for a while. So we're pretty excited about it. And Kyle, I'm going to mess up your last name, so I'm not even going to attempt to say it. I'm going to let you say it unless Kat knows how to say it.
Let me guess. Wlodyga.
Without further ado, Kyle.
Hey, how are we doing?
That was terrible.
That was, I will say I've heard worse. So the L is silent, if that helps.
So
Wlodyga.
Yeah, Wlodyga. So it's gotten to the point where I started making these stickers that have like phonetics on them on how to say it.
Wlodyga.
Wlodyga.
Kyle Wlodyga.
There you go. Nice. Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Thank
you. It's Polish. It's Polish.
Oh, ja czego ham. That's all I know in Polish.
That's good. I know. What do I know? No, jak się masz, rozumiesz po polski, which is how you doing? Do you understand Polish? And then I don't know anything else. So no, I don't. That's the answer to that question.
Well, you both know more than I do. So Kyle, how long have you been for Super 7, and what is your position?
Sure.
For Super 7.
Yeah, I've been with Super 7 since February of 2019. Yeah, February of 2019. My position is associate art director. I started as a product designer, but I've been there long enough that they moved me up, and so I oversee all of the Ultimates product lines. Be it Power Rangers, Godzilla, Ninja Turtles, Toxic Crusaders, wrestlers, everything that we do in that Ultimates kind of form factor, I am involved in some way, and I kind of oversee, make sure that the product is what it should be. So
it's like a dream job for collectors. Look at this collection, you guys, behind him.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's I got very, very fortunate, very blessed to be where I'm at, doing what I'm doing. So
you're very talented. So
well, thank you. No.
It's the perfect job for you.
I'm grateful I get to apply it to things that I love to work on and things I love watching, characters I care about, like Pink Ranger. So.
How long have you been working on the Power Rangers line specifically?
From the beginning. So I think it was February of 2020 is when we got the license for Power Rangers and we started working on it. We worked specifically on the reaction figures first, which are the little 3 3/4 inch ones. Mm-hmm. And then about a year after we started getting that license is when we first announced the first wave of Power Rangers. So that was, I think it was June of 2021, we announced the Ultimates line for Power Rangers.
Yeah.
And then I think it was October of 2021 is when Wave 2 came out, and that's when we started hanging out for the first time, I think.
Yeah. Yes. So the Ultimates were they the smaller figures? You had the Megazord and Rangers. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. With all the back, like the Pudgy Pig and Rita and the Putty.
Yes.
They have the beautiful card art. You guys were very kind enough. You were kind enough to sign mine for me.
Yes. You know, one of my favorites that I ended up getting from you guys was the Megazord. I don't know if any of our audience has seen that, but it's the most beautiful Megazord with the Rangers in the cockpit.
Oh, that's the big one. That's the Super Cyborg.
Yeah.
That one's 11 inches tall, and you can see like the robot parts. You could take the chest off.
Yes, it's so cool. So, yes. So
I need to get one of those.
I might have one here. Hold on.
Yeah, I want to see. I don't know if that one. Yeah. And then we can share some of the other Super 7.
Yes.
So this is the Megazord.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes with the sword, like the size of the sword. It's like an actual sword. It's kind of crazy, but he's cool. He can move his arms around. He can dance, and then you can create
the cockpit. See, he's got all the Rangers in his chest. Isn't that cool?
Oh wow! Yes, I see that.
There's even the little T-Rex arms on the side
Oh
from when
my
they like
gosh,
fold up.
yes. So much detail. I love that.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Let's look at some of the other things that.
Yeah, let's look at some of the other toys.
Sure.
Those of you that are unfamiliar with this amazing company. So they have, I loved the Vulcan skull ones. I absolutely love those. I feel like you guys did such an amazing job with the sculpt on those.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Yeah. Obviously, those guys have never really had toys before, so it was like when they told us like you can make Vulcan skull, I was like, oh man, like there's like obviously I revere all of the characters from Power Rangers, but like the fact that Vulcan skull never had toys before, it was like, oh man, like don't mess this up. Like this is important.
And I love
this is
that
good.
you had the two versions, like, and the expression and everything is just so good.
Yeah.
So good.
So there's
what I love about the Super 7 figures too is they have different hands, they have different heads. So like, for example, this one that we've got on the screen now, Skull has the one with his beret, but then you also have him with just the regular hair. I love that touch too.
Yeah. And there's some swappable parts as well, like the hands, but for Skull you can I think you can take his neckerchief off too if you don't like his little bandana going on.
So cute.
It's really well done. Really well done.
Yeah.
Here's a little video. Well, not really a video. It's just showing a couple of different.
That just shows it in turning in space. Gives you like a better feel for how it's gonna be in your hands.
Is that a video camera he has there as well?
Yeah, because they're always trying to catch the Power Rangers.
Yes. And what's the other piece above that?
So there's a random episode. The name of it escapes me, but at one point, I think it's a dream sequence where Bulk and Skull dream that they're Rangers and they both have unique morphers. Skulls is a hot dog morpher, and Bulk has a burger morpher.
Oh, that's hilarious!
And it's funny because when Bulk morphs, he holds the burger to the camera and screams "Burgersaurus," which is so dumb but so funny.
That's awesome.
I saw that. I was like, "Oh, we have to do that." So
I have to say the face sculpts on Vulcan Skull are spot on.
Spot on.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Well, fun fact about the Bulk sculpt here is that I think it's you guys know Bulk in real life. He actually does work in the toy industry. So the person on our staff who sculpted that head for this figure actually used to work for him in another life.
Really?
So it was like his kind of like homage to his friend, which was pretty fun.
That's so cool. I love that. Yes, Polly works for an amazing company. They do beautiful work as well. And here's Alpha. So these
are the reaction ones.
Yes, this is awesome. I look at the packaging too. The packaging is so vintage. I love that.
I love how bright it is as well. It really, I don't know. I'm into bright colors, so it really pops. I think it catches especially a child's eye if it's on the counter. And then
it's got that retro logo and that almost like that exact green from the vintage style packaging.
Yes.
Way back when.
Now, most people with Super 7, obviously, it's mostly for collectors, I assume. Like a child wouldn't necessarily play with this, but for all of us kids that are big kids in big people's bodies, it's very eye-catching.
My nephews have a few of these and they love them.
They love them,
because I work on them. I have extras that I'll give them and they smash them around and
best uncle ever. So this is the Ultimate Collection, right? These ones.
These are the reaction figures.
These are reaction.
Smaller ones. Yeah.
Okay.
But then like the Bulk and Skull is our most recent Ultimates offering.
Yes. Yes. Really nice. Look at the packaging on that one too. I love the detail. It's beautiful. Very cool.
Well, this is all this time I was thinking it was the Zeo Ranger, but it's not. That's the black.
No. One episode he was gifted the Dragon Shield from Tommy.
Yeah, and so wasn't Jason as well?
For like half of a season, he wore the red, the Dragon Shield on red. So
Yeah, very cool. We actually have a super chat that just came in for you, Kyle.
Oh.
One of our channel members, Chanzo Tambuzi, we love saying his name. Hi, Chanzo, super chat, raising my pie. The episode is Crystal of Nightmares, where Bulk and Skull morph.
Thank you.
Okay,
it's gonna drive me crazy.
You should check that out.
Yeah, it's a fun one.
Yes, very cool.
And they have unique Ranger outfits too, which is kind of funny. Like they have like capes and stuff. It's kind of wild.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They actually have costumes in the.
Mm-hmm. They don't have helmets like the comics, but it is like they have like Ranger outfits.
Oh, that is so funny.
Adorable.
Well, Paulie ended up being a Ranger in the RPM game when they did. He was the Yellow Ranger actually.
That's fun.
Yes.
He has a picture of him in purple. What was he a Purple Ranger in then?
In the Boom comics, he's a purple. It's like a hog ranger, like a warthog ranger or something.
Oh, yes. Okay.
And then Skull is the orange, the chicken one. I think it's a chicken. I think so.
He sometimes he sounds like a chicken with his laugh. Right. Should we unbox?
Yeah.
I'm excited to talk about this toy.
Absolutely.
I love it. First of all, I love this packaging. It has a sleeve, guys. So it comes with a sleeve
slip case. You pull that off,
which makes it look so authentic. And look at this. It's so pretty. So it has Kimberly and Kat. You can see both of the faces. And PC made appearance. We got to put PC in there.
I think other than there's the Hasbro Lightning Collection 2-pack that they did of you. That also came with PC. But other than that, I think this was the only other part cat available like ever.
Yes. Look, guys, I'm going to show you how professional I am. This is not an amateur toy review. Watch this.
That's
oh,
right.
Boy, she has a lazy Susan.
I'm doing this with my hands. It does not count.
Okay, so let me read this. There's a whole description on the back of the Pink Ranger. Yeah. I've got my glasses on so I can actually read it to you guys.
So I'm trying to make it so that we can see.
Okay. Boron chose Kimberly Hart to become the first Pink Ranger. She wields the power of the pterodactyl and uses the power bow as her weapon of choice in battle. Kimberly is not only a full-time member of the team, she's also a skilled gymnast. When it is time for her to pursue her training to compete in the Pan-Global Games, she passed her power coin to Catherine Hillard. Formerly enslaved to Rita Repulsa's will, Kat is a friend to all animals and humans, making her the perfect candidate to take the mantle of the Pink Ranger. I am a friend to all animals and humans. That's me in real life.
Yeah. So, another fun fact for you behind the development, Augie and I got to write all of the bios. So he and I worked together to write that bio that you read on the back of the box.
Thank you, Kyle.
I mean, thanks to Hasbro, they approved it. So
what do we think now? Did you use pictures of me and Amy Jo from back in the day? Yeah.
Yep. Exactly. I mean, you know how meticulous Augie is. So he took a lot of screenshots and all that stuff.
Did you use pictures from the show or actual prototype pictures that we took when we were, because back in the day they used to take pictures of our face, all different angles to make the toys?
You know, if I had known that they had that, I would have used that. I would have asked for it. But
well, they didn't use it clearly because we looked like Tommy. I looked like Tommy, pasty white Tommy with yellow hair.
No, I didn't even know that was an option. Had I known they were around, I would have asked for them. No, we used screenshots from the show and most notably the intro, because it's at that time, with how the video quality was back then, the best headshots of you are from that intro because it's zoomed in, it's close, and it's there. So we did a lot of that, all the intros.
This is from my Mighty Morphin era. Okay. Should we take it out of the box?
Sure.
Okay. Let's take it out of the box and see.
I will hold mine up with this.
The beauty.
Yeah.
The beauty. Okay. Well, here she is out of the box. Oh my gosh, there is so many. Look at this, you guys. Look how many extras you get.
I know.
Can
There's
I
a whole
ask
tray in the back.
how much are these, Kyle, to buy?
These are $55.
That's a deal because you get all of this stuff.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my gosh, you even have Kimberly's ribbon, gymnastics ribbon.
Mm-hmm.
That is crazy.
And I think she uses that to fight the Bloom of Doom.
Okay.
Are you able to pick out any of those pieces? And because your camera's a little bit blurry, Kat, are you able to pick some of the pieces out and show it a little closer?
I can do it if you want.
Okay, Kyle. We'll let Kyle do it. Oh, PC even has green eyes. Wow.
Well, yeah, because whenever you're in part cat form, and it's like, hey, remember this is an evil cat. The eyes flash green, right?
Yes, they did.
So there's the tray of stuff. I don't know.
They also did a big hair flip, if you remember.
That's right, I do. I remember that. I couldn't get a hair flip approved for the head sculpt. So I don't know if you can see this.
Yes.
That's the
Power Rangers is actually printed on there, and it's super tiny.
Wow, I see that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's there on the bow, and it's there on the blade blasters as well, which is even smaller. So, well, it's kind of hard to explain just how difficult that is. But imagine, you are trying to paint, 10,000 figures, and you have to do Power Rangers in, 0.5 millimeter.
Yeah, that's some serious needing of glasses on that one.
So,
yes.
Let's see here. And here's my pro tip: get these so you can cut all those twist ties.
Okay. I appreciate it because mine is all pretty in the box.
Yes, mine is still in the box. I'm gonna, while he's opening, I just want to show the front and the back. I mean, that is just really beautiful. Well done. Really well done. Yeah.
There we go. There's your Pink Ranger.
There she is.
Yeah. So what I love about this also is how intricately designed, the belt, even the morpher. It also has detail on the morpher. If Kyle can put, since he's pulling,
yeah. Look at that.
It says Power Rangers on the morpher.
It says Power Rangers on the morpher. That's one thing as we've done our very professional toy reviews on our channel.
I love those reviews, by the way. They're super fun.
Thank you. One thing that we have noticed is how the newer toys have so much more detail. Like back in the day, it was much more like generic. Sometimes they wouldn't even have writing on the belt at all. Even the boots and stuff wouldn't have detail. They'd just be plain white. So it's really awesome to see it so authentic. And like the painting on this figure, you guys, is so beautiful. It's so well done. Like back in the day, sometimes the triangle would be off center, the diamond would be off center, blurred. So this is beautifully done. You can tell that a lot of work has gone into this.
The cone in the back, Kyle, what is the cone? Is that a cone, the red?
Oh no, that is that's the power crystal.
Power crystal.
Used to power up the Zords.
How could you not know the power crystal?
And
Nakia?
it's even got the pterodactyl sculpted.
Oh my gosh.
That's amazing.
That's amazing. Yes. Okay, and then what's this black thing next to that?
That that's the open morpher, so that you can.
This one here.
Yeah, that's the when you call in the power of the pterodactyl.
That's the one.
Oh, okay. Power of the pterodactyl. And we've got the blaster.
Blade blaster that goes in there.
Yeah.
And guys, even that small little one that he just showed, it has Power Rangers written on it, and it has it's so well designed. I mean, again, as Kat was saying with our amateur toy reviews, we have we've seen a lot of toys that just simply just have gold around, as opposed to having Power Rangers or having the dinosaurs engraved or
I also see that you have an arrow here. Does that actually stick into the bow?
So you have to put it into the hand and then kind
Into
of
the hand.
finagle it to look like she's shooting it.
So she can
But
actually be
the
positioned to
yeah,
hold.
yeah.
Oh, that's
But
amazing.
the bow, you'll notice it comes with 2 bows. Actually, one
Yes.
has the string, so you can shoot your arrows. And the other one doesn't have the string, but it has these clips at the bottom, and those clips hold the power daggers, the power lance, and can get slotted into the power axe, so you can make the power blaster all together from all the parts.
Oh,
So.
yeah. Oh, that's amazing.
I love it.
So, have they done any other versions of this where you have like Adam and Zach, or
Yeah, there's Trini and Karen.
Trini and Karen are in one box in the yellow version, and then Rocky and Jason are both in the red.
Okay.
And then Adam and Zach are in black, and for Billy, because he's the original, you get 2 versions of Billy.
The glasses and
the glasses, and then what I call the glow up, where he loses the glasses and has the frosted tips and stuff.
I loved him with the glasses. I thought he was adorable.
Very cute.
He was very cute.
Yeah. So all of the Mighty Morphin is out now. This was the last one.
Yeah. This is the core team is now together.
I love it. I love it. Look at him. He's just playing away here.
I know. I'm trying to get a cool pose going. That's all.
Yes. I love it.
I love that the bow actually, like, if it was real, it would shoot.
Yeah.
Well, it is. You can, if you're strategic enough, you can kind of shoot it. So
now, kids, don't be shooting this into your siblings' eyeballs.
Yeah, I mean, see.
Wow,
that's so cute. I love that.
Don't do it over carpet, or else it'll just disappear forever.
Yes. Make sure you do it on surface where you can see it.
Oh, that's pretty amazing.
And don't do it around babies, because they'll eat it.
Well, there you go. Yeah, small parts.
So cool.
So nice that you get to play with toys and develop toys all day.
Yeah.
That's like
there she is.
Yeah.
Yes.
The bow and all that.
That's nice.
I love that.
What I also love is that she looks like a woman.
Yeah.
Right.
She has.
I noticed that design flaw from some of the vintage toys.
Yes.
Gosh. We literally looked like boxes with lollipop heads.
We look like this.
She-Hulk.
Yes. Yeah. Let's do some of the first molds of this, if I can get the small.
Sure. Yeah. We have a little bit of behind the scenes stuff here.
Yeah.
That we can share. Actually, here I'll also do this.
This right here. I'm making you really big here.
I'm gonna put mine back in the box and make it all pretty again.
I think that's a great vision to make it all pretty. Here we go.
Right. So a little behind the scenes for everybody here. This is my initial concept drawing. So this is the first step in the process. So you decide what characters you're going to make for the wave, and then you get to concept art. So this essentially shows off what the figure is going to look like, or it's kind of a roadmap for what we think the figure will look like. So, man, I drew this so long ago, roughly 800 years or so.
Really, you're looking good for 800 and something.
Thank you. Yeah. Moisturize. But you can see, like, I have like an idea of what I kind of want the heads to look like for Kimberly and Kat. Those are obviously not amazing, and it's honestly kind of embarrassing now. I feel like I could draw better now if I did it now, but like I said, this was like 3 years ago. So but you get to see Park Kent, you get to see the ribbon, the 2 bows, the arrow, the power crystal, all the blasters, and then kind of a rough gauge of how we think the articulation is going to look. You can see that actually, like, the way that the figure is cut in the final is a little bit different from what I have here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and that's just part of the iterative process of design. As you're going, you figure out what works, what doesn't work, what looks good here might look worse when you have an actual 3D sculpt. So
Do you, once you do the 3D sculpt, do you test it? Do you have test run with an audience or anything like that, or other Ranger fans, or?
I mean, I have my sources, my friends who I know I can trust with that kind of stuff, but it's really just internal review, and Hasbro has to review it as well. Like they have to approve everything, all of these stages.
Wow.
And it's their brand, and they have to champion it. So we have to rely on them to make sure that it's the right direction here. So
this is before it's painted.
Yes. So this is the like raw 3D file that we have for the figure.
Amazing.
You can, I think you can zoom in if you want to on that cat portrait. There's a plus at the bottom there.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
But you can see.
Oh.
You're good. So, but yeah, ultimately, like this is what it looks like. This is how I see it for the most part. Like while I'm working on the figure, you don't really get to see it painted until the end. So you have to visualize how it's going to look painted as you're directing these sculpts. So
what I thought important for people to know, because a lot of people don't know what the effort is and how long it takes to come up with design for it to come. You said you drew this 3 years ago, roughly,
yeah.
And it's just now coming to fruition. Like it takes time, guys. It takes
time, a lot of time, and a lot of money.
Yeah.
So.
And you hand paint these?
So we paint these digitally in the same program that we use to sculpt them. In the past, we have done hand painting ones, and I have done that in the past on other projects. But for speed and some modern toy production processes, most of that is switched to digital. So.
And where is Super 7 based? Like, where do you make all these?
We're in San Francisco, but I live in San Diego. A lot of us work remotely, but then we do manufacture a lot of our products overseas. So that would be China and Vietnam. Yes.
Wow. It is so much work that goes into it. Amazing. So from the sorry, Nakia, just one more question. From the concept to completion, how long is that process?
If everything goes according to plan, which it never does, a perfect world, you should be able to get a figure out in 11 to 13 months from concept to shelf.
Right.
But there's so many external factors, and like you had said, like we were doing this during the pandemic, and so a lot of that affected timelines and shipping and costs and just unforeseen delays. Like the 3 years ago thing is very uncommon. It's usually closer to that 12 to 13 month time period. This just bad timing on this one, but it ultimately was worth it because I'm pretty proud of the final product here. So
you should be very proud. It's amazing. Yes.
You said that it digitally gets printed. So how does that? I'm just curious.
Sure.
How work. So it's like they take one doll at a time and paint. The computer paints them all, or goes down.
They're kind of painted by hand. It's not like it's in a computer program, but like the same program that we use to sculpt it also can receive and apply color information to the 3D files. So essentially, like it's kind of like painting, like hand painting it in real life, but you're just doing it on a computer. And that actually helps us get like a better grasp of like how the paint will wrap around the figure. Specifically, like a perfect example is the diamonds on the chest and on the boots. Like when you paint them in 3D space, you can then what they call unwrap it, and so it makes it flat. And then that helps the factory make the actual like sized appropriately, spaced appropriately diamonds that then will apply onto the actual figure. If that makes any sense. So
wow. That's really cool. We actually got another super chat from Chanzo.
Oh, sure.
He said, how long will we do Zio? And can we get 2 heads with Tanya, one with African head wrap and one without? I'm just asking. Go Zio. Love it.
Is Chanzo Nakia's burner account? Is that?
I know. We actually asked them that before, Chanzo. That exact same thing.
I'd love to. So,
is there any talk about Zio, or is it just Mighty Morphin?
I'm not 100% sure. I'm not. I just, they tell me which ones I get to work on. I'd love to do Zio. I've said them, hey, I think Zio is worth our time, but things change. And licensing is a whole different department.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. That is. There's a lot of people to get through. Yeah.
If there's any other questions on here that have come through?
Again.
No more.
Look at this.
See.
Oh, there she is.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Is she going like this? No,
it's like a karate chop.
Karate chop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I just didn't want to change the hand. Now I'm looking lazy. Let me switch up the hand.
I didn't want to change the hand.
Come on, this is your opportunity to play.
I know.
People are saying Zio would be amazing. Just pass that on to the bosses.
You got it. I'll send them the link.
It'd be also cool to do we've just been reintroduced to all the little versions of us from when they did Alien Rangers. It'd be cool to do like the little kids with the big versions too.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
There I am.
Commander Cat. There you go.
You're letting them know.
Yeah,
I think your character looks really good. Yeah,
it's certainly better than your flip head figure. I'll say that much.
100% better. Of the Hasbro ones, my favorite was actually the Ninjetti head sculpt. I think
that's a great figure.
Yeah,
those Ninjettis turned out really nice.
They looked really nice. I loved the 2-pack because it was so fun to have PC in there.
Yeah.
But
I also love that 2-pack, and I would open it, but a friend of mine signed it for me, so now I can never open it.
Darn, a friend.
I'll have to get another one.
I love the comments here. My next cosplay will be Tanya as Wakandan Yellow Ranger.
Oh, that's cool.
I need to get this figure and have Kat sign it.
Yeah.
Hi Ranger Nation. When we getting a Tanya figure?
Yeah.
There's so many colleges, and I think they might be saying collages in the back, talking about your collection.
Yes. Sorry.
What do you have back there?
I got a lot. So I mean, this is Marvel. All of this is Marvel. Then this pointing behind me is harder than it looks. This is all Ranger stuff. Then Turtles and Star Wars and DC and that kind of stuff. And then I have a whole thing on top of it. And then this is Godzilla stuff. And a lot of it's my own figures. Like everything here is all of the Super 7 Rangers together on my shelf, which is pretty cool.
Yes.
And then I have all the Lightning collection plus Super 7 monsters here. So.
Well, I'm gonna have to sign this figure for you now too. When you Morphicon.
Yeah, I'll absolutely be there. Even if Super 7 is not going to take me, I'm going to show up. So
yes, come. It's going to be awesome.
I love that show.
Or you could come to Ranger Stop and Pop in Atlanta. I owns it.
I gotta figure that out. I keep hearing about it. I want to go.
As a girl.
There you go. Yeah, I do want to go because I do have cousins in Atlanta that I should go see as well.
Yeah, some of them are saying they really love both heads, that you get both heads.
That's not common. I think we're the first people to do both actors in one box.
Yes, you are. Yep.
Pretty proud of that, actually. So
yeah, it's a really cool, so that they can play around and decide who they like and who they don't like.
Well, I think that in addition to that, I think that that character, like be it Yellow Ranger, Red Ranger, Pink Ranger, like Black Ranger, like those characters and why you love them, like both actors who portrayed that character, like both contributed to why you like that character so much. Like Black Ranger as a whole is Zach and is Adam. Like
Mhm.
they're
Yes.
like to omit one of them feels like doing a disservice to the character as a whole.
Yeah, absolutely. So when they did Tommy, did they do a green and a white separately, or did they do?
Yeah, so we have a green and a white separately.
Okay.
But similar to Billy, like Tommy came with good Tommy and then evil Tommy with like the
Okay.
green
That's
eyes.
cool. Yep.
And then in White Ranger, there's ponytail Tommy, and then there's hair down Tommy.
Okay.
Well,
Oh, that's cool.
yeah.
I like that. That's very cool. And we have a little surprise for our viewers too.
Oh.
Can I before you
Yes.
do that, I just
Yeah.
wanted, I thought this comment was very, very sweet to Super 7. Super 7 is doing more for the PR community than Hasbro currently is, and y'all still MVPs for doing so.
Ah.
They really,
that's very nice.
yeah, really liking some of the toys that we've shown, not just this one, but also the other ones that we were showing. And I see a lot of Zeo on here. Sorry, but there's a lot of Zeo powers.
There's a lot of Zeo love.
Zeo Ranger 5 Red, Zeonizers in Super 7. Wait, I can, mini Zeonizers in the Super 7 Zeo figures. Okay, Kat, yes.
So we are going to select a random winner for this beautiful toy. I'm going to sign it for you, and we're going to give it to someone. So congratulations to whoever it's going to be. I'll let Kyle. Can he see the chat, or he can't see the chat?
I can see the chat. I have a separate.
Maybe I'll let Kyle choose somebody.
Oh man, that's not fair. I don't want to choose anybody. Can we do like a random?
Yes, so like this.
Just roll like that and then just stop. That's how we normally do it.
Whoever it stops
on. Okay, all right. Let's see here. I'm going up and down a bunch.
Okay.
Let's see. Just so I'm not. Let's see. What's that? My cursor landed on Brandon Lloyd.
Brandon's one of our channel members, I think.
Brandon Lloyd?
Yes.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Congratulations,
Brandon. Yay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put our email address in here. Email us with your mailing address so that we can get it to you. We can ship this out to you. Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations. It's so fun. We love doing giveaways. We're going to do more in the new year. We have so much fun. We just did a whole gratitude giveaway.
That's great.
So it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Kyle, what's lastly, what's up for Super 7? What can we anticipate from Super 7?
I think you can anticipate some more reaction figures. I think there's some cool bad guys. I think there's some cool Zords and other Rangers that haven't been done yet. So I think that's coming on the horizon. And obviously White Ranger Ultimate is going to be shipping, I think, beginning of the year, 2024. Look for that in the first quarter. I got to see the final one here recently. New head sculpts for Tommy that look great. Really excited about that. And then we're currently working on finishing off the development for Wave 5. So that's Bulk and Skull and the green Ranger that glows in the dark, which is the first time ever.
That's fun.
Black and gold Megazord figure. And then there's more figures to do. I have at this point I think I have something like 7 other figures completely sculpted, done, ready to go that just need to get released in a wave. So the future's bright for Rangers specifically, and I think there's a lot more cool stuff to come.
Lots to look forward to.
Yeah. Plus exclusives and recolors and that kind of fun stuff too.
Yes,
so
I love that. We have another question for you from Andrew. He says, "Go Kat and it's not a question, it's just a comment. Go Kat and Nakia, loving your stream. Happy holidays." Happy holidays, Andrew. Thank you so much. We have another one here from Nat Har. Can we please get Madam Woe uncanceled?
That's right. That was a bummer. So Madam Woe was originally part of Wave 4 with White Ranger. But unfortunately, they're probably just bad timing and pandemic and all that fun stuff. The order numbers were not high enough for Madame Woe or the Tiger Zord. So unfortunately, we had to cancel those and only move forward with the White Ranger. However, all of that work is still done. I still have all those files. I still have the prototypes. Like there's probably a world where we give her another shot.
Was she a villain, Madame Woe?
Yeah, she's a villain. She's super scary.
Is she?
When I was a kid, she just absolutely terrified me because she kind of looks like this ghost who's like dressed up in sheets, and she's got this like kabuki mask that's like,
oh, I've seen that,
and she's got the braids that she like strangles Billy with. And
yes. Oh, she is scary.
Teleports people to like a nightmare realm. Terrifying. And so I was like, I want to make a toy of that.
She's similar to I don't know if you've ever seen Demon Slayer, but she reminds me of some of the demons in Demon Slayer.
A little bit,
yeah.
Very.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, she's pretty wild, and she actually had she had swappable hair pieces that you could like put around the necks of your Rangers if you want. Like they were big enough to like swap it out, and it was gonna be wild. So I'd like to give another shot for her because I think she deserves to get a toy. She's never had a toy before.
Wow.
Really cool.
Yeah, they haven't come out with a whole bunch of villains. Did they come out with Astronomer? Did she get released?
Yes, I think Lightning Collection came out with her. But what's the name of the monster that you voiced in MMPR? Because that never had a toy. Yeah, Catastrophe never had a toy either.
He never had a toy. No, I actually had one of my first Morphicons, a fan digitally created Catastrophe for me. It was beautiful, cool. And he put it in like a beautiful glass case. So I have that.
Nice.
Someone made for me, so that was cool.
That's fun.
Yeah, but it would be cool to do like a Catastrophe and an Evil Cat version. Yeah.
I actually a friend and fan of mine sent this to me not too long ago. Similar to your Catastrophe figure. This guy, his name is Jerome Mandrake. He goes by Toy Turd online, and he knows that my favorite monster in the show is Ravinator. I don't know if you're familiar with that name, but he is just a giant set of teeth.
Oh,
he made this custom.
Rita's Peter, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When Tommy ate, he went into Tommy's stomach, Nakia, and he just couldn't stop eating.
Oh,
that was right. And we had to make him cough him out.
Mm-hmm.
And he had a voice kind of like he sounded like what's the character from Feed Me Seymour?
Oh yeah,
like him.
Horrors.
That's what he sounded like.
Yeah. So this guy's super fun. Very excited to have this one in my collection because I don't think anyone's gonna make a Ravinator. So
he's really cool.
Yeah, he's got working mouth and
no eyes.
No eyes. He's just a mouth with a hat. So.
Yeah.
Some of these are wild. Yeah.
Some of the villains and the monsters that we fought, it's a purse monster, pizza monster, like anything that roach monster, like it was just anything that. Did we have a water bottle monster? We didn't have a water bottle monster.
Probably, yeah. Best part about this guy is that he scales with the Super 7.
Oh yes! So, wow, that's awesome.
He wins. So.
Yes, they should do like some of the favorite villains, all the favorite villains in a box.
Yeah.
That'd be so cool.
Oh
yeah, box set. Yeah. What I wanted, we should do one that's like a box set of the wedding between Rita and Zed. You know, all the monsters show up and like give them like wedding gifts.
Yes.
Like guy gives them like a spider in a cage, and like it's so ridiculous.
You could also do Rita before the moon mask and after the moon mask. So there's so many things you can do. The options are endless.
Yeah. I really want to do a Robo Rita. I think that would be super easy to accomplish.
Yeah.
And very recent and topical, which would be cool. So
I have to say I was a huge fan of Minotaur and Snizzard. I thought they were the Robo versions. I thought they were so amazing in person, the way that
Minotaur is one of my favorite monsters.
Yeah. He's really cool. He was huge too. Like he was really huge. Yeah. It was fun.
Cool. They're asking like how tall do you think he is?
Of civilian rangers.
Oh, civilian rangers would be rad too.
Oh, civilian. Yeah. How tall do I think Minotaur is?
Yeah, because if
Yeah,
I know how
he's.
tall you are, I can then tell you how big
I
to
would
make the
say
figure.
he's like 6'5", 7",
Dang.
maybe.
Okay. Is
He
that
was
with
big.
the horns or no?
Yeah, with the horns. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. He was
It's good to
big.
know. Very big.
Yeah.
Kyle's gonna go make one right now.
Go do it.
Yeah. Working. I gotta get back to work.
Yes.
Where can fans find these beautiful toys?
Sure.
All that we saw. Where can they find these?
Yeah. So we have some in stock at super7.com, of course, but most major toy retailers have them. Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth, local comic shops would have them as well. I think we're even starting to get some placement in places like Walmart and Target as well. But your normal hobby channels like Entertainment Earth, Big Bad Toy Store, and super7.com should have what you're looking for.
Okay.
All right.
Wow.
Awesome.
Any last words, Kyle, that you want to share?
No, I'm glad we finally got to do this. I know we've been talking about doing this for so long, so it's good to finally be able to do it, talk about it, the figures out. I hope you like it.
I love it.
That's good. I got the official seal of approval here.
Yes, you did.
So,
and I think that we should do this again for another reveal when Tanya's comes out.
There you go. Yeah, sounds good. We can do that.
If that ever happens, we'll see. But yeah, that would be really nice.
That would be great.
And Brandon, our winner of the toy,
Mhm.
also let me know, Brandon, when you email us your address, let me know where you'd like to sign it. If you want it signed on the plastic part or on the front of the sleeve, just let me know where you want me to sign it for you.
Yeah.
All right.
Fantastic.
Thank you, Kyle.
Thank you,
Of
Kyle.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for having me.
We appreciate you and look forward to seeing you soon.
Yes. Yeah. We'll have to hang out soon.
Maybe in Atlanta. Maybe
in Atlanta. Maybe in Atlanta.
23rd. Just throwing that out there for you.
Okay. All right. Well, you have my email. We can talk about it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, thank you again, Kyle, for coming.
Of course.
Stay on. Just we're gonna end it, but stay on real quick, okay?
Sure. Yep.
All right.
Bye. Oh, yay! That was so fun. I really enjoyed that. It's so cool hearing from the person that actually created it and how much detail and time goes into it. Yes.
I mean, I didn't realize.
It made me feel guilty that we don't do more professional toy reviews.
No, we need more professional people like Kyle to be on to explain it. No, Nakia, this is what it is. That's what we call it, amateur toy review, right?
Yes. We don't claim to be professional, that's for sure.
Not at all. So, guys, we have our last live December 13th, and we are playing Who Knows It Best here live with Roger and Justin Nemo. Yes,
it's going to be an in-space Who Knows It Best, and they're terrified. They're like, oh my gosh, we don't know anything. I'm like, that's the point. You got to study. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So tune in. It's going to be Who Knows It Best game, and then we'll probably have a few questions for them after we play. So it's Roger against Justin. And then you have one more signing this year. I do. I'm going to be in Knoxville, Tennessee, December 8th through 10th at YamaCon. They are mostly known for anime guests, and they're kind of branching out a little bit. So I'll actually be there with Johnny and a bunch of other amazing guests. Johnny Bosch will be there. So it's in Pigeon Forge, where Dolly's from. What could be more wonderful than that? And it's like Christmas explosion as well. So you get Christmas, you get Comic-Con, you get everything. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It'll be a lot of fun. All right, guys, have a great Wednesday. Bye.